on behalf of our Directorate of Investment and Company Administration, what we call DICA. And before going to my presentation, allow me to explain a little bit about our Directorate DICA. Because we have two separate organizations. We have Myanmar Investment Commission, MIC, and we do also have our DICA, what we call Directorate of Investment and Company Administration. So some of you may know very well about our Directorate and Myanmar Investment Commission, and I think some of you might not know what is Myanmar Investment Commission and what is DICA. So actually, DICA serves as a Secretariat Office of Myanmar Investment Commission, MIC, and we are working all housekeeping work for Myanmar Investment Commission. Currently, DICA is taking two roles for doing business in Myanmar. The one is that, and we are, serving as a Secretariat Office of Myanmar Investment Commission, and those who invest in our country and they prepare their project proposal and submit it to MIC. At that time, DICA serving as a Secretariat Office of MIC, and then we screen all the investment proposal, and after that we submit it to Myanmar Investment Commission. This is the one role DICA is taking for doing business in Myanmar, and the other role is that DICA, and if you want to do business in our country, you come directly to our office for the company incorporation, so that our Director General himself serves as a company registrar for the company incorporation. And in that case, if your required document is completed, and we can issue the permit within 3 days, and then you can start your business right away here in Myanmar. So that, and also there are three channels in which you can do your business in Myanmar. And the first one is that you can do your business under Myanmar investment law. In that case, you prepare your project proposal and submit it to MIC. MIC issue the permit to you, and you can start your business here in Myanmar. In that case, you enjoy incentive provided by Myanmar investment law. And the second way is that you can do your business under our Myanmar company law. And that is, enacted very, very just recently, and last December 2017. And the last way is that you can do your business under special economic zone law, and which is beyond our handling. Which is beyond our MIC handling. So you go to, as he said, management committee, and that committee issue the permit to you, and you can start your business within special economic zone here. And I would like to highlight on our new investment environment in Myanmar. And for the very first slide, I just focus on our Myanmar investment law that was enacted 2017, October 18. And here is the, the Myanmar investment law, how Myanmar investment law come out. And previously we have two separate investment law. One is a Myanmar Citizen Investment Law that was enacted in 2013, and the other is Foreign Investment Law that was enacted in 2012. So having two separate investment law made many confusions to all the investors. For example, foreigner point of view, they might think that, and we provided more benefits to Myanmar citizen investors. And on the other hand, Myanmar citizen investor point of view, and they might think that we provided more benefits to foreigners. So that, and we have merged these two laws, separate two laws into one, that came up with a Myanmar investment law that was enacted in 18 October 2016. And according to our new investment law, previously we centralized. It means that, and we assess all the investment proposal from MIC, Myanmar Investment Commission. According to our new investment law, we delegate some powers to states and regional governments. So only 5 areas that MIC is taking care in that situation. So these are the business that are strategic for the union. So we consider as these projects are strategic for the Myanmar economic development. That project, MIC will be taking care of it. And the second one is that the large capital intensive investment projects. The projects that need huge amount of capital, these projects, MIC will be taking care. And the third one is that the projects which have large potential impacts on the environment and the local community. It is clear, if this project make huge impact on our community and environment, and that project will be taken by, will be assessed by MIC. And the fourth one, the business that carry out in the state-owned land and building. It means that you lease the land or building from government-owned. And it means you lease the government-owned land or building, that projects will be assessed by MIC. The last one is that the business which are designed by the government to require the submission of a proposal to the commission. It means that if our cabinet asks MIC to assess that project, the MIC will be taking care of it. So these are the 5 areas that MIC will be assessed for the projects. Apart, so it is mentioned in our new investment law of section 36. Apart from these 5 areas, and the rest of the investment, and you don't need to come to MIC, you don't need to contact to MIC, you go directly to respective state and regional governments for your permit of your business, getting permit of your business. Just only you inform to the MIC for the endorsement to enjoy rights to use land and the chapter 12 and exemptions and reliefs under sections 75, 76, and 78. If you want to enjoy tax exemptions or long-term land lease, and you just inform to MIC for the endorsements. And of course, according to our Myanmar investment law, we do have a prohibited investment that includes the business that have hazardous or poisonous waste, and the projects that have a technology, medicines, and instruments which are still being tested abroad or which have not obtained relevant approval for use, planting except for the purpose of R&D, and the project that may have affect the traditional culture and customs of the radical groups, and the project may affect the public health, and the project may cause damage to the natural environment and ecosystem, and manufacture goods that are prohibited in accordance with existing laws. These all are included in the prohibited investment according to our new investment law. We also have a restricted investment. So, which include the projects, the investment activities that allow to carry out by state only. It means that both foreigners, foreign investors, or Myanmar citizen investor, they cannot do they cannot do that projects. Only state can do. Only state will take care of it. And the second one is that the investment activity restricted to foreign investors. That means only Myanmar citizen can do that project. Foreigner cannot. And the third one is that investment activities allowed only in the form of joint venture with a citizen of an ID or a citizen of Myanmar. So foreigner can do business that projects with joint venture with Myanmar citizens. and investment activities permitted with the recommendation of the relevant ministry. So the fourth type is you need recommendation from relevant ministry for the approval of your business. So these all are the restricted investment, and if I'm not wrong, this is the notification number 15/2017. This is what we call negative list. And in our new investment law, we also treated international good, incorporated with international good practice, such as, and we treat it as national treatment for the foreign investor and investment, what we call anti-treatment. And then also, and we provided for most favored nation treatment, and what we call MFN, and fair and equitable treatment, what we call FET. These all three are treated to all the investors as in international. We follow the international good practice. According to the right to use land, foreigner cannot own or buy the land in our country. However, according to the amount of investment and how much your project is important, and you lease the land initial of 15 years. And you can extend 10 years twice. So you can lease the land altogether 70 years, either from government owned or private owned. And for the employment of staff and workers, senior manager, expert advisors, all skill levels, that can be any citizen. There is no limitation according to our new investment law, only unskilled level. So it means the work which does not require skills, that can be only a Myanmar citizen. This is the only limitation according to our new investment law. It means that unskilled level must be a Myanmar citizen. We also granted that we don't expropriate or nationalize, or we don't do indirect expropriation to any investment. In previous investment law, we just only granted that and no nationalization or termination, that's all. But according to our new investment law, we granted that there is no expropriation, and also no nationalization and no indirect expropriation to all the investment. And if expropriation is needed, there are 4 conditions. Expropriation is needed for the public interest. And if expropriation is made, there can be a non-discriminatory manner. So we don't discriminate between Japanese investor or Chinese investors, Korean investors, or something like that. And if expropriation is made, there can be a non-discriminatory manner. And also, if expropriation is made, it should be in accordance with due process of law. And also, that can be a payment for the prompt, fair, adequate, and effective compensation. And of course, we have our incentives according to our new investment law. However, the incentive is not granted automatically. It's been like previously. I can give you an example. Previous law, we provided incentive to all the investors, no matter what's your projects, which sector you are invested in. For example, if you invested in production of alcohol or beer or cigarettes, whatever, and you could enjoy 5 years of tax holidays according to our previous law. However, in our new law, we remove such blanket incentive, and if investor wants to enjoy incentive, and you can apply one or more than one of the exemptions and reliefs. That include income tax exemptions and reliefs, exemptions from custom duty and other internal taxes, and other exemptions and reliefs. These all are the, you can enjoy, but you have to apply to MIC for the tax exemption. And we also have a, zoning approach for the tax exemption. So zone 1 we consider as least developed zone, states and regions. And if you invest in that zone, and you can enjoy 7 years of income tax exemptions, corporate income tax exemptions. And zone 2 we consider as a moderately developed region and states. And in that zone, you can enjoy 5 years of income tax holidays. And zone 3 we consider as a developed zone, and you can enjoy only 3 years of corporate income tax holidays. And we also have a promoted sector. As I mentioned earlier in previous slide, and we don't provide incentive to all the investment sector, all the which sector you are invested in. Now we have promoted sector. Only promoted sector can be enjoyed tax exemption this week. So this is promoted sectors, and which consists of agriculture sector. These all are included in agriculture sectors, and also manufacturing sectors. So these all are included in manufacturing sectors. Of course, infrastructure is very crucial for our economic development, so that we consider promote infrastructure is included in our promoted sectors. So which includes city development activities, construction of road, bridge and railway line, construction of seaport, riverboat and dry port, and management, operation and maintenance of airports, maintenance of aircraft, supply and transport services, power generation, transmission and distribution, production of renewable energy, telecommunication business, and these all are included in infrastructure. So we as a representative from DICA, I welcome all the Korean investors to invest in our infrastructure that is really needed for our economic development. And of course, education services, healthcare services, information technology, these all are also considered as promoted sectors. Hotel and tourism, science, research, development, businesses. And also here, we'd like to touch upon new Myanmar company law, and that was, and it is very, very just recently, in last December 23rd, if I'm not wrong, and December 2017. So that was very just recently, and we are now applying 1940 Company Acts. And that was, I think, over a century years old and outdated, and we fully aware that we have to revise, in line with new economic system and new modern and also a modernized one. And that is why a new Myanmar investment law came up in last year, December 2017. So this is the objectives and aims of reforms. So I skip that slide. And here I would like to highlight salient features of our new company law. And you can see that, and you can clearly set out requirement for company registration. And now we have two documents, Memorandum of Associations and Articles of Associations. And according to our new law, you don't need two documents, and only we have one document, and what we call constitutions. So we only have a constitutions. So we don't need, memorandum or articles association. Memorandum of association and article of association. And also, small companies do not have to hold annual general meeting or prepare audit financial statements. But small company must prepare audit financial statement if requested by registrar. It means DICA asks small company to submit, audit reports and financial statement. You have to report it to DICA. And small companies can make decision more flexibility. And small company means less than 20 employees and annual revenue of less than how much? 50,000. 50,000. 50,000 charts, no. 50 million charts in aggregate in other prescribed amount. And the writer duties to companies are now included in the law to protect stakeholders and creditors of companies. And law prohibits writers from receiving unfair preferences from companies they manage or receive company property. And I skipped the rest, because of the time limitation. And here is, important. And single state shareholders and single director companies are now allowed. So you can form only a single, shareholder and single director. You can form as a company. And requirements for company to state business objective now abolished. And concept of authorized share capital and fixed value of share are now abolished. And here is important, electronic submission of documents and electronic communication permitted. So, and if I'm not wrong, and August 1st this year, 2018, there will be an online registry, definitely. And shareholder and writers can hold meeting by electronic means if required. So this is a way for our, company act that we are taking care of it. So 18 October 2016, this is the investment law enacted, and 13 March 2017, and all the required rules and notifications are approved. And 1st of April 2017, we have a new system, and we now using Myanmar investment law, fully, applying Myanmar investment law. And also, new company law was enacted last year, December 2017, and there will be, in August, there will be an online registry. I will skip that one because of the time limitation, and now I would like to highlight FDI landscape in Myanmar. So you can see from the graph that, so oil and gas sector taking a lion's share of 30%, followed by power 28%, manufacturing 12%, and telecommunication also 12%, among 12 sectors. This is the, foreign direct investment inflow came into our country end of December last year. So you can see that 11-12, we received 4.3 billion US dollar. It is, I think, 4.6 billion US dollar. However, 4.3 billion US dollar alone went to Chibwe power plant only. So in that year, and we only received 300 million US dollar. And next year, 12-13 fiscal year, we received 1.4 billion US dollar. So this is 5 times that of we received in previous year. And in 13-14, we received 4.1 billion US dollar. In 14-15, we received 8.01. 15-16, we received 9.4, and so on. So you can see that there has been a considerable increase in FDI amount year after year. So this is the FDI inflow into our country by country, and you can see that China taking a first position, followed by Singapore, Thailand, Hong Kong, Korea is, I think, a 6th position here. Yes, here. So among 49 countries. So this is a Korean investment in Myanmar. So oil and gas sector taking a lion's share, followed by our manufacturing sector and others. So you can see that these all are the Korean investment that have been already invested in our country. This is the Korean companies that have already registered in our country. So you can see that there are altogether 409 in services and 113 in industries and 39 in trading and 5 banks and construction, one hotel and one tourism sector that has been already registered in our country. So here is our DICA activities, international cooperation with international organization. So we issue yearly we have issued a yearly report Myanmar in collaboration of output business groups, and we also have we conducted long-term investment promotion plan, which is assistance by DICA, and we have launched OECD investment policy review in 1st of March 2014. And also we have issued Myanmar investment climate assessment in collaboration with World Bank groups, and we also have a social economic atlas of Myanmar that is jointly conducted by GIZ. These are the international cooperation with DICA. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your kind attention. For more information, please visit to our website www.dica.gov.mm. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor, for your